So some actually have the gall to say that it's not real. Some, like AFL-CIO Boss Richard Trumpka, union thug extraordinaire, but the so-called fiscal cliff is looming out in front of President Obama as he tries to show some leadership for the first time. Fat chance. So what is a fiscal cliff everyone keeps talking about? Well, the big issue we're talking about here is the expiration of the Bush tax cuts that were supposed to expire in 2010, but were extended all the way out through 2012 so as not to make the president look bad before the election. I can't even believe that Republicans were stupid enough to agree to this. The deal to extend the Bush-era tax cuts also included a reduction in the Social Security employee payroll tax, which is also set to expire. But that was another stupid move by Republicans to agree to this, because while Democrats whined that Republicans did not care enough about the poor working man to give them a $20 a week boost in their paycheck, no news organization on the face of the earth even bothered to mention the fact that this was a tax which directly funded an already bankrupt system. Okay, it's important to stop here and realize exactly what we're talking about and what the news never covered. How does Social Security get funded? It gets funded by employers and employees, both contributing to the Social Security system. A little bit comes out of the paycheck from the employer and the employee and goes into the Social Security system. Now that has unfunded liabilities to the tune of $8.6 trillion. You got that? There isn't enough money in the system already to pay for it. It's underfunded by $8.6 trillion. And somehow both Democrats and Republicans agreed to put less funds into a system that's already bankrupt. How smart of a tax cut was that? Why would any politician agree to such a stupid tax cut? Was it for votes only? So this is the fiscal cliff. Okay, these tax cuts are going to expire in 2013, and that's going to mean tax hikes for everyone. So what does Obama do to try and avoid this so-called fiscal cliff of tax hikes for everyone? What does he do to offer what he calls a balanced approach to this looming problem? He comes to the table and asks for a $1.6 trillion tax hike over the next 10 years. Instead of just once again extending the Bush-era tax cuts, President Obama thinks he's going to come to the bargaining table and ask for a tax increase of $1.6 trillion. That increase is twice as high as the one he asked for last year when budget negotiations failed. Now, no Republican in their right mind is going to agree to that, and Obama knows it. And he calls what he's doing a balanced approach. Do you think for a minute, if Obama and the Democrats get that $1.6 trillion tax hike, they won't spend it like a gambler in Vegas and not reduce spending one dime? Do you really think they're going to be responsible with that extra money? Folks, it looks like we're going off the fiscal cliff. What do you think you're going to do when the stock market and the economy crash? What's going to happen to this economy when we go over the fiscal cliff and the stock market goes south along with the economy? Are you prepared? Check out the article I have here on Fox News about Obama entering the fiscal cliff talks and asking for a $1.6 trillion tax hike. The man thinks he's a dictator now. Leave your comments and thoughts in the comment section below. And I also linked to this article. So check it out and leave your comments.